Last week's episode was a tough one, but we made it. Now we get to find out who wins at WrestleMania. Will it be Asuka or Julia Hart, the former Spooky Kabuki that split up and become their own thing? Who will be facing Jade Cargill? All of that and much, much more. See you in a second.
Blackheart, and welcome to Gimme a Whole Yeah! I hope everyone checking this out in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day.
Hello and a very warm welcome to the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast. My name is Ant. Hope you're having a great day, a great week, a great month, a great whatever, and I hope that you are feeling good, feeling fine, feeling positive. We are continuing our journey. It's the end episode of Season 2, and then we are going into next week's stipulation, which we will reveal on the show. Guys, let me get into some comments. I love reading all of your comments, so keep them coming. Some simple ones right now, because I'm filming this well ahead. But Bianca Welch, that's easy, right? Bianca Welch. Maybe I should read this before I start reading it. 9412 says, I would love for you to get AJ Lee from Raw. Bianca, made your dreams come true. You're welcome. I do read all of these messages, and when I see people requesting superstars, it's all cool. I enjoy it. I can't always get them. They don't always come up to the ID. I'm still after Heidi Howitzer. David Gunyon come up with another great tag team name as well, if we was to have them. It's Piper Niven and Liv Morgan. It's living. Easy living. I love it, man. Love it. We don't have Piper Niven and Liv Morgan, but if we did, be a tag team name. Keep them coming. Love and enjoy. I've just really enjoy reading all these comments. Thank you so much. Let's get into this week's episode. Let's do our build to WrestleMania. Okay, let's go with an opening match. So we did the class change last week for Billie Kay. What do we have to do here? Maurice wants a rematch against Chyna for the NXT Women's Championship. We can do that. Promised Asuka a match this week. Yeah, sure, you can have a match. And that's all we've got. Cool. So schedule a run-in this week for talent scout points. We don't need to worry about that. And our aim this week was to complete all of these. We only have one of them to do, which is About Face, which we've actually just done with... No, we haven't, because we're changing her class. So we need to do a role change on someone. We'll figure that out in a second. Let's have a go look at booking some of these matches. Who wanted to be in? Maurice wants to go against Chyna. Fine, let's make it happen. Chyna and... Oh, Nariyo's really hurt. So let's take her out. And let's put Maurice in there. Maurice going up with a stamina of 33. If he wants a title rematch, you can have a title rematch. That's fine. Let's get it out of the way. Hopefully Maurice doesn't get hurt, because that would suck. That would absolutely suck. Or what have I got for Maurice? Yes, she's in a feud with Mae Young at the minute. In fact, let's make sure that doesn't happen, shall we? Let's do a pre-match physio on... Where are you, Maurice? Not jumping out at me. There she is. And she's also got a perk as well to use, so we'll see what that perk is, shall we? Manage roster. Anyone else with any perks? Maurice is the one. Oh, man, she's level 20. A submission. This is where we get a second speciality. A submission match or an Iron Woman match. Let's give her a submission match. I feel like we use that a little bit more. So let's go there, and let's have a look. No, there's no one else there. Cool. Let's see what other matches we want to have. We do have a whole of a lot of feuds going on, which is cool. Which I'm feeling very good about. But there are some feuds that haven't started yet, which I'd like to try and start in this episode. So I'm feeling... Let's have a look by stamina. So Keibler, how's Aja looking? Oh, she's right down there. Oh, no, she's busy. We can't do Keibler and Aja. Even though Keibler's got 100 stamina, this is not good. We could do Carrie Rush and Sammy Vortex, but that's not a priority. Asuka and Julia Hart is fine. We can do that, and we can... Let's do that. Okay, cool. That's a level 3, so that's a really exciting feud, because I feel like the Spooky Kabukis has been one of the best parts of this season. I've thoroughly enjoyed that. Man, everyone's so hurt. Jade Cargill and AJ Lee. Let's see who wins that. Cool. Let's see. Can we get a tag match or not? can we get a tag match or not? Or do we save it? Do we save it? I feel like we save it. Mae Young and Maurice, that's not going to happen this week. However, China is in a feud currently with... who's she in a feud with? She is in a feud with... Nario. Nario could do a run-in on China. Cost of the belt? No. We'll just leave it as a China belt. Oh, a China belt. We'll give them a match because they can have a match together as well. Let's have a look who else we've got. Stacey Keebler, Aja Kong, Carrie Rush, Sammy Vortex. Okay, so we could get a new feud going on. So one of the feuds I was feeling, because we've just had Paige Van Zandt versus Alex Windsor. We could go Alex Windsor versus Shanika. Or what we could also do is do a little bit of a talent search. And what I'm looking for is a face fighter. Someone that we can change, okay? Someone that we can change down the road. We've got a bit of money, so let's go with here. Let's go with a face and a fighter. Let's see what we get. This is costing us 5. We do have other cards. Hey? What are you doing in here? Right, so I get that these are part of the DLC, but I mean, that feels a bit rough. Why have they automatically put them in? Oh no. Oh no, what is happening? Is there a way we can change it? I don't think there is, you know. If any of you know a way to change a custom roster halfway through, because this is going to annoy the living... Oh, I might have to write to them and let them know, because that's just kind of like, we've made a custom roster, and I get that they've put these in the game, but there should be a way to like update your draft, you know? I also feel like it's a bit frustrating that we're not seeing new people come through, and I don't really know why, because like, we've got 100 extra women in the game, you know? I want to see variety, I want to see the differences. So I might write to them. There we go, Beth Phoenix, it looks like that's who we're getting. Sign her till the end of the season, sure. Let's sign Beth Phoenix till the end of the season. Beth Phoenix is going to do a role change, which will complete our task for this week. That's great. And then you're also going to do a call-out page. You're going to call out... All right, Beth Phoenix. There we go. Cool. So that works well for us. So what match do we want here? We kind of want Alex Windsor and Shanika, don't we, I guess? Yeah, let's do that. Cool. That is our card for this week, and it's feeling fine. It's feeling fine. Let's go. Let's save all the other money that we've got. Let's start using some of these before we run out of them. We just need to hinder Teddy Long as much as we can. I've just realised we didn't look in the last episode at who was injured out of Teddy Long. I played that card. I said we'd look at who was injured, and I didn't. You've already probably mentioned it in the comments. I'm really sorry, is all I can say. Title match is on there, and I don't think that'll need anything. I think that's going to be the best match on the card. Cool. Let's go with that. Schedule a run-in this week for the 10 talent scout points. We really don't need it. We really do not need it. Cool. Let's confirm the booking. Show cost 23,000. Let's go. NXT 2.0 first week. I'm looking for 3s across the board here. Maybe Windsor and Shanique will be 2. Asuka and Julia Hart in a 3.5-star match. Rivalry grows to 4. Ready for the pay-per-view. And Billie Kay has changed her class. She is a brawler, so that tag match should go down a little bit better. Jade Cargill and AJ Lee going at it now in one of Jade Cargill's first feuds, and Jade Cargill gets the win this time. AJ won the feud, though, last time against Aja Kong, so it could be her time to lose the feud this time with the debut in Jade Cargill. Beth Phoenix changes class. That's great. She's heel now. Alex Windsor and Shanika both going out there. 37 stamina for Shanika. Not good. Not looking good. Alex Windsor gets the win. And there is a new rivalry born there. Fantastic. Paige Van Zandt with an OK promo. Cool. And China versus Maurice in our main event. It's a title match. It's not a title match. It says main event title match, so it should be. I thought it had the title in the background if it was a title match. Let's simulate and see what happens. China keeps the belt in a 2-star match. Wow, poor. And let's simulate all of these. Billy Starks over there. So many great wrestlers in this mode. Oh, there we go. Max the Impaler is there. Cool. So that's one that we've not seen so far. So SmackDown really up in the game here, signing Mercedes Moné and Max the Impaler. Interesting. I really want to see Sapphire Reed in it as well. There we go. Opener was a 3.5. Mid-card, SmackDown did a lot better later on. Our main event was really sucky, actually. Really sucky. Which is a shame. But that's okay. That's okay. We made Maurice happy, I think. I hope so. I hope the title was on the line. There's the results from the other matches. Emi Sakura and Kairi Sane still the tag champions. That's great. And there we go. Cool. Hardly a surprise that Maurice lost to China, says May Young. May Young, shoot. She's just got a Twitter machine out, right? She's just sat in a cafe with a phone, just on X, and she's like, here you go. Let me throw this out there. 23,000 fans, 36,000 fans for Raw, 42,000 for SmackDown. Not good, man. 2-bit arena again. Again, we don't need that. We don't need that. I mean, we do. We just fire him off at Teddy, don't we? That's all we can do right now. The reason we're firing him off at Teddy is because he has more fans than us. While you may be number 3, he does have a lot more fans than us. 3 weeks until WrestleMania. I feel like this is going to blast through. Hold on a minute, player. Hey there again, Mick. I've been watching the progress of NXT 2.0 this season. You're putting up a better fight than I expected, but it won't last. Anyway, I expect to be the top of the podium by the end of the season. Good luck. Thanks for the title rematch. You're welcome. Not happy with that DQ robbing me of the chance to take the belt, but I appreciate your word by giving me the match. I've certainly had worse bosses. Wow, DQ finishing that match. Hey, Mick, you're probably aware of the fact that Dakota keeps hiding my gym bag. Well, that's not just Dakota. That's also her tag team partner. I've had enough of her constant disrespect, and I want to teach her a lesson in the ring. And I can promise you, I'm going to bring the heat. Mickie James versus Dakota Kai. An instant rivalry sounds good. You can fight it this week. Yeah, cool. Sure. Good. My fist in her face will make her think her attitude. I assume that's like... Does it give us an instant rivalry then? Yeah, Mickie James level 2, 1. That's fine, isn't it? That's fine. Mickie James is at 56 right now. So do they want a match in this week? Yeah, they do. Have at least one Tornado tag match this week. Ah, man. Yeah. Okay, well, it's going to be hard to do that unless we do something weird. China still champion. Her feud is building up. And now we need to really look at Paige Van Zandt and Beth Phoenix as well. They are very important to us to get built up. So let's give it a submission straight away. Let's get that built up, shall we? Spend a bit of money. Make a bit of money. Oh, Jade Cargill's got a new perk. Let's see what it's going to be. It's going to be a fighter bonus class or a bruiser. I feel like she's a bruiser, right? Do I keep saying that about everyone? I feel like I do. I feel like I'm just picking bruisers all the time. Oh, well. That's fine. Whatever. Show logistics, we need 500,000 to get that. We definitely want that before the end of the season. I feel that that's very important. Let's have a look. So we need these level 1 feuds to build up. We also need Shanika to have a rest. So let's do the call-out promo there from Alex Windsor. Let's go. And let's have... Do we want to give one of these a rest? Yeah, let's do the call-out there as well. Let's have Jade Cargill call out AJ Lee. Nice. Then let's have a look at what we've got here. We've got Naria Tatenko. We've got Asuka and Julia Hart there ready to go. Maurice and Mae Young, but Maurice is probably still really hurt. We've got the tag match. Oh, no, we ain't got the tag match because they're wanting to have Mickie James and Dakota Kai this week. Okay, well, that's what we're having. Mickie James and Dakota Kai is going in there. And we definitely need Alex Windsor and Shanika to build up. We need that to build up. Any more that we definitely need to build up. Aja Kong and Stacy Keibler. That definitely needs to start going. We're going to give it that, and we're going to give it a stipulation that's going to be false count anywhere. Stamina cost is extreme, but look at the stamina. Look at the stamina. And then in our main event, I'm feeling fine. Let's go with... Do we want to go Maurice and Mae Young? No, Maurice is really hurt. We've got the power card that stops her from getting hurt. No, we don't. We do have this, though. Throw that on Teddy Long, yeah. As well as Veto Champ. Cool. And we do have the health bar, so why don't we get that on Maurice? Because she's really hurt. Like, Julia Hart's just going to build up anyway until the show. But we might be carrying on with Julia Hart, and there's a reason for that I can't wait to tell you. But I'll leave that a surprise. Special promotion ensures that you retain most of your fans this week. We can use that before Mania. Raises a selected superstars' morale. Anyone feeling a little bit under the weather? That's the question. Sammy's not happy. Sammy, cheer up, love. Come on. Put a smile on your face. Can only use one a week. 2-bit arena. Can only use one a week. We don't need that anymore. Cool. Show logistics we can't afford just yet. Main event. Main event. What is our main event? Is it going to be China versus Naria? No, it's not. No. We need to let them build up a little bit. Could have like Neon Brightstar and Karen Compact to pay off. I don't mind that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I've got like 7 matches potentially for the pay-per-view anyway. So yeah, let's do that. Let's have a steel cage match between Karen Compactor and Neon Brightstar. I'm going to swap these two because I feel like their popularity is much more, to be honest. Failed the goal. Actually, that's probably going to be the main event. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough between them two, but it shouldn't matter too much, eh? It shouldn't matter too much. Jade Cargill, Billy Kay, Dakota Kai, Sammy Vortex, and Carrie Rush. We don't need to worry about that. We really do need to worry about Shanika and Alex Windsor. So let's get them going even further. Let's do the cheese. No, let's not do the cheese. I hate the cheese. Let's do a self promo and let's have it be Asuka. Go out there and make some fans, baby. Let's go. We've done that. Yeah, okay, this'll work. We need the tag match to play off. I feel like we're blitzing through this episode, but I feel like because we've got all the feuds sorted, or sorted to the extent really, it's just sort of just playing it all off. And there we have Beth Phoenix as well. Stacey Keebler and Aja Kong. That was the only thing I really come into the episode with. Who's going to be feuding against Paige Van Zandt? And Paige Van Zandt has done well for us this season. As their rivalry grows, it was a false count anywhere match. It's a 3.5-star match. Great stuff. Keebler and Kong, level 3 rivalry. Alex Windsor does a promo, and their rivalry grows. Fantastic. Beth Phoenix versus Paige Van Zandt. This is a submission specialist, and the UFC champion gets the win. It's only a 2.5-star match and no rivalry boost, even though it was a submission match. Not good at all. Mickie James and Dakota Kai going at it now. Let's see who gets the win. Mickie James gets the win that she wanted. It was a disappointing match, but that's okay. Jade Cargill calling out AJ Lee. There we go. The rivalry has built to level 3. And our main event in a steel cage match is Karen Compactor taking out the trash that is Neon Brightstar. Let's see what happens here, guys. Neon Brightstar gets the win. An amazing match. 4 stars. Wow. Didn't expect that. But that's cool. There we go. Piper Niven is there. If we was to have Liv Morgan, we could have Livin. Do let me know the tag teams that you think of, because it does make me chuckle. NXT 2.0 there with a 3.5, 2.5, 1.5, and 4. And SmackDown definitely beat us. And Raw definitely beat us. Okay, fine. Let's see what they did. This is not good, considering we were like constantly using cards against SmackDown as well. Not good at all. 36,000 fans is what we made versus their 38 and 46. Ouch. SmackDown pulling away again. We're going to have to do something special at Mania. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? How are we going to do this? 2 weeks left. Right. Thanks for the rematch against Dakota. I had a lot of fun going up against her in the ring. I think the extra emotion really helped sell the match tonight, even though it was awful. I've been putting a lot of work. I think I've earned a shot at the women's title. Sure. Sure. Why not, eh? Jade versus China. Are you kidding me? Let's go. What amazing growth we've seen lately from 2.0. I like to stay humble when I can, but you have to admit, you've seen some amazing growth out of me, right? I want us to be on the same page about this. Do you appreciate all I've done for NXT 2.0 in the limelight? Yeah, here's 50k. Here's some money. Keep you happy. They say money can't solve problems, but it definitely helps. Thank you, mate. This means a lot. I'm glad to know I'm valued. And you proved yourself to me before when you renewed my contract. Glad you're looking out for me. Let's keep this up. Do not put China in a match this week, even though Jade Cargill's just said, let's have a match with China. We do get a 30-plus ring XP, which helps us in the future. So I'm down with that. Reduce 2 of the rivalries by 1 level. Yeah, that's good, but I don't know if it's worth the fans. No, we'll leave that for now. This is a good card to have. 2-bit arena, sure. Anything to help us, really, isn't it? Okay. Book a show. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's that time to book a show again. And I feel like we've only got one potential show after this. So let's make sure we've got that tag team feud rocking. Let's see who's going to go into that match as the champion, shall we? There we go. Do not put China in a match this week. That's real annoying. Because then we've only got 1 week to potentially build it. That's real annoying. AJ Lee and Jade Cargill. Yeah, you can go against each other, sure. Shanika and Alex Windsor. Do I want them to have another week off, or do I want them to have a match this week? Have them have a match this week, see if we can build them up. Aja Kong and Stacy Keibler, that could definitely go. Also, Mae Young and Maurice is ready to see if we can get that built up as well. So let's get Maurice, the former champion, and Mae Young, a former champion in real life. Was she? Hang on, was she? No, it was Mulah that was the champion for ages. Don't know. If, I don't know much about the history of Mae Young. I really don't. Do we throw someone random in there? Let's have a triple threat, and so we're mixing up the card a little bit. And let's put Asuka in there, actually, because Asuka's not going to be in a match for a while until the pay-per-view. Excuse me. Oh, bless you. Paige Van Zandt and Beth Phoenix hasn't happened. Do we just ignore it by now? Do we just ignore it? We have done the seasonal challenges, haven't we? So that was our goal to basically this season to complete all of the seasonal challenges, and we achieved it. Yay! Let's go. What happened? Absolutely nothing. It was just a little bonus goal for we give for each ourselves. We change it up every episode. We like to do a different sort of goal for each season, and that was the goal for this season. Let's do a call out. Let's just see if we can at least get one match out of these two, eh? Let's just see. Self-promo for... Oh no, let's do the paid one. What is it? Charity? Small bonus for fans, but chance of bonus popularity. It's like a double whammy there. So get our champion out there. Get her putting over the brand, eh? And then let's build that match up a little bit by getting to Rio some fire as well. Some fire. Make people excited to see it. Main event. That could be... They're all very popular as well. But this might need something to help it out. Let's give them tables. Cool. There we go. Nice and easy. Show logistics there. We really want that Coliseum. Because if we don't get it, we lose the money anyway. So there's absolutely no point in carrying money over with us. We've got 10 assets, which we'll carry over. But we need to spend all of our money on that last episode. So, okay, cool. Let's go. Do not put China. Promise Jade Cargill a shot at the championship. Okay, cool. Let's go. Show cost 22,000. We're still booking very cheap shows. Our roster isn't huge at the minute. When it is a lot huger, you can sort of break apart the stamina usage a lot better. Jade Cargill getting the win in the tables match. The 4-star match, and their rivalry is at 4 stars. Wow. Beth Phoenix quitting a promo against Paige Van Zandt. Finally got a feud. Alex Windsor, Shanika, and Asuka. There we go. Let's see what happens here. It's Asuka getting the win there. I feel like Beth Phoenix was a big waste of money, by the way. Their rivalry has grown to level 3, which is good. It's only a 3-star match, though. China, it's an okay promo. That's good. Stacey Keibler, Aja Kong, Maurice, and Mae Young. Let's see how this one goes. These are rivalries that we all want to build up. Mae Young, proving that she's still got it, and all them rivalries are at level 4 and ready to rock. Nario with a weak promo. She's just lost some popularity. No point in sending her out there. Billie Kay, Dakota Kai, Tiffany Stratton, and Mickie James. Let's see who gets the win. It is Billie Kay and Dakota Kai with the belts back, going into the pay-per-view as the champions. That is a 3-star match and a rivalry now of level 4 going into the pay-per-view. Great. Having a sup of some lemonade. Cool. There's definitely people that are hurt here. Are you sure you want to simulate the rest of the show? Yeah, sure. And there we go. Oops. Let's have a look. I press X because I want it to go faster. There's our matches. There's Raw's matches. You can see them all there. And there is SmackDown's main event. They've got a lot of people on their roster. NXT, No, we didn't really win it. Raw, I kind of feel, did better. I feel SmackDown did better by having a better main event and mid-card third match, that's the one. But there we go. 45,000 versus 42,000 versus 41,000. Okay, so we barely won. We got a superstar to select immediately to give 30 ring XP to. That's really good. That carries over every single match, so that's good. Every single show. So let's talk about what next season is going to bring, eh? What's starting up? We're nearly at the end. We're nearly at WrestleMania, which means the end, but it also means new beginnings. And I'm feeling next season, we've got a lot of AEW superstars. And one of the things that we've been most intrigued by this season was the Spooky Kabuki, and a team tried to get on together, but they couldn't. I think next season, we're doing AEW versus WWE. Whoa! Whoa! Bring out the toxicity of our city. AJ Kong says, listen, I need to wipe that smug smile off May's face after that loss. I want to fight with her again in the next 2 weeks. Okay, yeah, sure. Good, I'll show everyone who the real winner is this time. Hey, I feel like the fall guy every week at the moment. Whatever my next match is, I want to win, okay? Does she have to have a match? Let's hope not. No, she doesn't. Does she have a match? Does she have a match? No, she doesn't. Ensure that Stacey Keibler fights this week. Okay. Keibler. She's gone right up. RG Kong. Yeah, okay. Probably not. Okay. Do we give all these a chance to build up to 3? How many do I need? What do I pay off in this show? I mean, Paige Van Sant and Beth Phoenix is useless. These two are useless. Well, at least Paige Van Sant is popular, so let's get her out here and have a steel cage matches. If I do them, they're going to cost a fortune. An extra 1,000 fans and resolve any rivalries, getting an extra 1,000 fans per rivalry. So we'd get 2,000 fans for it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Is it? Really? China and Rio, let's get you out there. Let's have a title match. Let's see who ends up with a title going into WrestleMania. Cool. We've got Paige Van Sant and Beth Phoenix. They're no good. Alex Windsor and Shanika. We need them to build up. No, I want them to cut promo this week. They had a match last week. We can build up with a promo, and we're going to go with Alex Windsor cutting a promo on her. Cool. Then for other matches, we've got Mickie James and Paige Van Sant. No good. We don't need anything else. We're done. Right. Thanks. See you later. Goodbye. No, that's really good. So what was the thing? Maurice demands she wins the next match. Promise Aja Kong a rematch with Mae Young. Cool. So Maurice wants to win a match. So let's put Maurice in a match not against Mae Young. No. Let's have her in a match against Sammy Vortex. And let's have a GM interference. And we are helping to support Maurice. Maybe not Sammy Vortex. Let's see if there's anyone better at the bottom of the card. Cruiser, Giant. I mean, she's a face. So let's just put her against a face, eh? Is there anyone we're not using that? Maybe Paige Van Sant. I mean, that's going to be a better match, isn't it? And we're still helping her. So, yeah, let's do that. There we go. Easy peasy. Aja Kong wanted something. What did you want? You wanted a match against... Jade Cargill wants a shot at the NXT Women's Championship. Cool. Not against AJ. Let's give her a shot at the Women's Championship. Where is she? Where's China? Is she fighting already? Oh, she is, yeah. Triple threat. Putting Jade Cargill in. There you go. Done. And let's have a look. Aja Kong wants a rematch against Mae Young. Okay. Mae Young and Aja Kong. Let's go. That's probably going to be a better match just based on the fact that it's like a style matchup. That's going to be a decent-ish match. And then finally, we will have Sammy Vortex and Carrie Rush, sure. Just in a one-on-one match. You know, I'm really not interested in sort of... Yeah. We don't have the money. Because I'm trying to save up that 500,000, and I will get the 500,000. I'm sure on that. We've got the Alex Windsor promo. That's really important to pay off in this show for us. Beth Phoenix, let's do Some advertising with Eeny, Meeny, Miny. I don't want to lose Neon Brightstar's popularity. Don't want to lose Karen Compactor's popularity either. But it's one of them two. It's going to be Neon Brightstar doing some advertising for us and a charity promo by Julia Hart. Let's get her out. We had Asuka out last week, so let's see if that pays off. Cool. There we go. That's our matchup, guys. I don't know what match I'm going to watch at the pay-per-view. I feel like we're just going to watch the match that we want to watch. And I'm feeling Julia and Asuka, actually. Just because of the theme of the next season. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if things change. Show costs $17,000. That's fine. Oh, I didn't use all the cards. I pressed thingy and show you getting more fans next week or something like that. I didn't use that card. Are you kidding me? What a fool. Maurice versus Paige Van Sant. Who wins? Maurice gets the win. It shouldn't be a too bad match. 3, 2. 2, yeah, of course it's 2. Maurice got the win at least. That's from us helping her. Alex wins there with a good promo. Sammy Vortex versus Carrie Rush in a normal, everyday match. Sammy Vortex gets the win. It's an awful match. Great. Glad you're having good matches. They're a style clash. I'm probably going to get told off by Trips for that as well. Mae Young versus Aja Kong. Let's see who gets the win. Mae Young takes out Aja Kong. Wow, 2-star match. Julia Hart with a good promo. And China, Nurio, and Jade Cargill. Who's going in as champion? Let's find out. It is China. Wow, a 4-star match right there. China able to defeat Jade Cargill and Nurio. Wow. And Nikita Lyons and Nikki Cross there is the first match on that card. Let's skip through this. Let's go. Right. Whoa. No, let's see this. These are the rest of the cards. And in terms of our show, it was goddamn awful. But I kind of expected that. Thing is, we built up the feuds a little bit too quickly. But I'd rather be in that position. I could have paid one off on this show, to be honest, if I really wanted to. 653,000 is what we are working with. Cool. What fans did we get? 25 versus 37 versus 47. Ouch! We've got a lot to do. Okay. Week 25. It is WrestleMania. We are 80,000 behind Teddy Long. That's a lot to try and catch up to. It really is. How about giving me a heads up next time you think it's cute to show up on one of my matches and help out my opponent? Whatever, says Paige Van Sant. But she's still got a big smiley face because we're the best boss. I appreciate the title shot. It's good to know I've got a boss that keeps the word. I wasn't able to take home the gold. Either way, just wanted to let you know I appreciate the opportunity you gave me. And I'm glad I've joined NXT 2.0. It's going well at the minute. Great. I'm glad it's going well for you, Chuck. Do not book your most popular cruiser this week. I mean, we'll ignore that. Increase the fans game by the show by 25%. That's one of them really cool cards, isn't it? Really cool cards. Let's have a look at show logistics. We really want to have the Coliseum going into the next season. 500,000. It'll really give us a boost at the start of that next season. And I think we're going to purchase that as well. Although we don't really need to. Because it doesn't really matter how much money we make during this show. That's interesting. I mean, you're more than likely to do it, aren't you? I've just done it, and then I was like, hang on a second. I didn't actually need to do that at all. Right, so let's throw some matches in here, shall we? Should we get our tag match in there? Let's have a look. Oh. Tag team, it's, where are you? Billy Kay and Dakota Kai. It's the Kai Conics. Or Die Conics. Love it. There we go. That is going to be probably the opener anyway. Right, so we've got her there. So let's put in Jade Cargill and AJ there for now. Let's put in... Oh, we didn't get the feud out with Shaneka and Alex Windsor. That's probably going to be the third match then. Gutted. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Stacey Keebler, okay, we've got loads going on. We've got way too much going on. Should have ended one in the last show, but that's okay. China and Rio have the title involved, which means we also have Maurice, Julia Hart, Asuka, and Mae Young. So we have two four-ways at least. We want this to be a three-way to mix it up. I feel like our main event's going to be a four-way, just so we can see some people. So who do I want the four-way to be between? Do I want the title involved? You know, I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried, but I bet there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that have said they wanted to see AJ. There's a lot of people that wanted to see Jade Cargill. So let's do that. And let's also put into this our feud of my favorite feud of this season for sure. Julia Hart and Asuka started off as a tag team. The Spooky Kabuki ended up breaking up. Let's do that, man. Let's go crazy. There's no title involved, but that's about more than just titles. That's about pride, and that's about new pride. Wonder if AJ Lee's gonna get the win there. That'd be crazy. So Mae Young and China have been at it quite a lot, basically. So let's put Mae Young in that one. Yeah, feeling it. Mae Young and Maurice in that one. Cool. And then I want one triple threat at least. So let's make Stacey Keebler and Aja Kong a triple threat. Who have I got for a triple threat? Who have I got? I've got like Beth Phoenix, haven't I, and all sorts. Because one of them's a giant, one of them's a specialist. Is there any that make sense to me? I suppose, but you put Paige Van Zandt in there because she's the most popular, don't you? You do that. Beth Phoenix was a huge waste of money. Really was a waste of money here. Self promo. We don't really need that. We need fans, don't we? So what's the fans? Charity. Yeah, let's just do a load of charity promos. Let's see what we get. I mean, that's all we need, right? Karen Compactor going out there, giving away gloves for free. That's what she's doing. I'm sorry if I seem a little bit tired, guys. This is my third video on the trot filming. Pretty tough doing that. It's so cool. Am I down with this card? Yes, I am. Let's put some stipulations in. I did see there was like a Tornado Alley, but I can't afford it. Ensures that you'll keep mostly fans this week. Let's go. Raises the selected superstars morale. Whose morale at the top of the card is not as good as it should be? Alex Windsor. Get a green smiley face. Let's go. Let's go. Get Schooled. We absolutely want to use. So I feel like Julia's going to be one that we carry through for the AEW versus WWE season. So we're going to give it to Julia. And I quite like the idea of taking someone from relatively low, which was Julia, into relatively high. Yeah, we'll use that, sure. We've used all of our cards, yay! Has that ever happened before? Who knows? Right, so I've got 50k left to play with. We could make this a TLC branded bonus. That's cool. And then let's give this something special. Extreme Rules. And that should be about it, right? Can I afford a tables? I can afford a tables. Let's make that match a tables. Let's see if there's anyone that's got a table special on there. Yes, there is. China's good at table matches, so we'll give her the table. And that costs 103,000, leaving us with a budget of absolutely knack all. Although, I'm happy with that, man. I'm happy with how this season's been run. I'm happy with where we are. I think this is going to be fun. The show costs 103,000. We have 0 in the bank, but that's all cool. Let's go. Let's confirm the booking and see what is up. What's up? Let's go. WrestleMania Season 2. You're still enjoying the season? If you are, don't forget to smash that like button. Give us a subscribe. It helps me out. I'm a little channel, man. I'm a little channel, and as long as you're still enjoying them, I'll carry on doing these for you. Now let's go into it. Billie Kay, Tiffany Stratton. We never got round to their feud. Maybe it'll come around in the future. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But we can't use them in this series because Billie Kay, not with the WWE. Has been with the WWE. I don't know what stipulation I'm going to do on that. But not currently. So she couldn't fight Tiffany Stratton because she's in WWE and was both in WWE. So, let's see who wins this match. Billie Kay, Dakota Kai, Tiffany Stratton, Mickie James. And Tiffany Stratton and Mickie James win the belt in a 4.5-star match. Wow. Beth Phoenix cuts a promo, but it is weak. Now, let's see who wins the title in our non-title tables match. That was a mistake, wasn't it? Maurice gets the win. Oh, it's 4.5, so that's fine. Karen Compactor, there we go. Alex Winter versus Shanika. We expected this one to be a little bit worse. Maybe 4 stars, 3 stars. Okay, there's a lot down, but that's okay. It's in the right spot. Neon Bright Star, 3,000 right there. Archie Kong, Stacey Keebler, and Paige Van Sant. We, again, don't have a stipulation on this, so we just need it to be more than 3 stars. That's what we need right now. Stacey Keebler gets the win, and it is more than 3 stars. It is, of course, 4 stars. Carrie Rush there with a great promo, giving us some fans, and let's sit back and enjoy the wrestling that is WrestleMania. Let's go. It always brings me great joy to see this arena, man. I mean, that's probably how high we were sat when we were watching it. But what a set that was, man. And it was just because I was there. It was really cool. And so, coming out first, the Lightning, and wow, doesn't she look fantastic? It is, of course, Jade Cargill. You've been waiting for her, and here she is, ready to create a storm. It is Jade Cargill. You all expected Jade Cargill to be in it at some point. As soon as you started seeing Jade Cargill, I bet you was ready for her. And I'm ready for her. Coming down to the ring now. The pyro going off. Really nice stuff there. Really nice stuff. Jade Cargill was made by GG Da Biggest. Hashtag 55841. You know what's ironic? Nobody requested Jade Cargill. Of all the names that people put down, and people requested all sorts from Manami Toyota and all sorts, no one actually requested Jade Cargill. So she ended up nearly not in this series. So next year, when we're doing this and we're putting the votes out, make sure you get them down in the comments, because I do write them down. Jade Cargill in the ring, and here she comes, the wife of CM Punk. It is Miss AJ Lee, who was requested by someone. Of course, it was requested by Miss Shy Sky. And this is Blissful EST hashtag 59079. That is AJ Lee, looking great, man. A really nice job on the face there as well. Really smooth, but still looks like a video game in the best way. That's really good. Well played. Well played. That's not just like a face skin, you know? That's really good. Yeah, some of these creative characters are just insane, like as good as the game. It's insane what people can do. So pleased that people do this. This series wouldn't happen without it, man. This season wouldn't happen without it. And here we go. We've seen this before, but it's time to sit back in the glory of it all again. And let's see if one of these can take this feud going forward. Is one going to be the leader of AEW and one going to be the leader of WWE? It could absolutely happen. It could absolutely happen. So I need to think about who's going to come across with me into next season. There is more WWE characters in the game currently. There's 60... plus the ones I've added, like Jade Cargill and Kairi Sane and Naomi and stuff like that. So there is more WWE characters, so I feel like we may lean into the AEW more, just because I didn't download 60 AEW characters. You know, I downloaded a fair few. There should be a lot of choice in there. But we haven't seen people like Britt Baker or Jamie Hayter in there yet. We saw Thunder Rosa very early on, but she's not been picked up by anyone yet. So what is the draft going to bring? And is this Julia Hart going to be the leader of it? Are we going to have enough people to actually fight? Because that can become a problem, as we've seen before. And you know me, if it doesn't work on paper, it don't work for me. If we have very few people, are we going to have to rely on class changes? Are we going to have to rely on role changes? There's going to be a lot of playing around next season, and I'm looking forward to it. But I am glad we've had the slightly easier stipulation of just doing the objectives in this season. I think it's been a way to sort of just sit back and still enjoy everything that all these custom wrestlers are bringing to the game. Asuka coming down now, one half of the spooky kabuki, but no longer ready to take on Julia Hart, not letting anything else get in the way, and that of course includes Jade Cargill and who's she get? AJ Lee, that's it. Man, this is a big match, isn't it? This is a big match. Asuka, AJ Lee, the future. Julia Hart, the future. Asuka, the current. AJ Lee, the past. Yeah, man. all great. Well, no, not all great. Jade Cargill's in there. Talented wrestlers, and Julia Hart's got more work to do, I guess. That video screen, man, at that arena was incredible. The SoFi Stadium. Asuka taking the mask off. There we go. Look at all the colours for Asuka. Colours of WrestleMania flashing. The crowd are ready for something special, and they're going to get it tonight. The briefcase hanging above. Jade Cargill's ready to rock. AJ Lee, let's go, she says. Let's go. Julia Hart. AJ Lee model is like in-game, isn't it? It's so good. And Asuka, let's go. AJ Lee sending Asuka into the corner now and looking immediately for the ladder. Not messing about here. AJ Lee knows what she's doing. Jade Cargill in one of her earlier matches in WWE. And looking at sending Julia Hart into the corner. Now attacking AJ Lee. This is, man, Jade Cargill's smashing stuff up already. Asuka comes in with a table, but no, met by Jade Cargill. Multiple punches in the ring. Julia Hart looks like she's getting on top. But, wow, massive clothesline there from Jade Cargill. That great cartwheel from Julia Hart getting out. Jade Cargill goes to celebrate, but that's the inexperience of Jade Cargill as Asuka comes in and starts dominating her. Here we go. Big forearm there from Jade Cargill. And a double drop kick for good measure. Julia Hart coming around with the chair, but high knee from Jade Cargill puts her right down. Now Jade Cargill lifting up Asuka, sending her down. A big face wash from Julia Hart. But while all this is happening on the outside, AJ Lee is quickly scaling that ladder, not messing about there. I feel like she's going to get a couple of notches on this, get that carabiner loose. Oh no, she's fumbling around a little bit. Maybe the height's working against AJ Lee, but she manages to get a little bit undone there. As Jade Cargill goes to knock it down, but instead Asuka's at the top. Julia Hart puts a stop to it, potentially helping Asuka for 1 second there. And now Julia Hart with Jade Cargill, both ladies tipping down the ladders and sending Asuka and AJ Lee tumbling to the floor. Asuka able to quickly get back up though, surprisingly. And now we see the Spooky Kabukis going at each other for the first time as the leg lock and the sit down powerbomb from Asuka puts out the former teammate. She's gone, man. She's gone. Power moves here. Jade Cargill lifting up AJ Lee with ease and slamming her down on the corner of the ladders. Whoa, the Spooky Kabuki going at it with kendo sticks. Incredible. Big forearm there from Asuka and a spear. Julia Hart missing on the flyby dropkick though, trying to save Jade Cargill. And once again, while these three going at it on the outside, AJ Lee sneakily setting up the ladder, ready to go. Again, Jade Cargill's looking at going to get her down, but Asuka's there. Is she going to interfere? Jade Cargill just not messing about with them ladders. Big spear there from Asuka and the big power bomb from Julia Hart. These two locking up now. Asuka and Julia Hart, both of the Spooky Kabuki going at each other. As Jade Cargill grabs the ladder, sets it up. Is she going to reach for the belt? She slides under the rope. Julia Hart goes to the top. Out of nowhere, people had forgot about Julia Hart. And now Asuka and Jade Cargill both are wondering what they're going to do about it. Again, Julia Hart just able to get a little bit closer and even closer now. As the ladders get tipped by both AJ Lee and Asuka. She's hanging. She's hanging. She doesn't know what to do. Is she going to fall off with the briefcase? Who knows, man? Oh, falls down and lands heavy on that ladder that Asuka moved into place. That's the veteran skill of Asuka, knowing just to edge it into place. Headlock takedown there from AJ Lee. And now Asuka, big net breaker, gets the table from under the rope, sets it up near the announce tables. We've got some vicious intentions with that, I can tell. And now AJ Lee, is she going to meet her? No. Julia Hart looking at repositioning that table. Not entirely sure where she's looking at putting it, but she is looking at using it. Or maybe not. As AJ Lee Irish whips Jade. No, it was reversed. Jade Cargill whips AJ Lee into the corner. AJ Lee not getting as much offensive in this match, but also being the one closest to winning at times with these sneaky ladder setups. jumps on top of Julia Hart, smashing in the head of Julia Hart as Asuka comes in now and attacks AJ Lee. The two looking up. Oh, big back heel kick there from AJ Lee from the running Asuka. That's how you hurt someone. Asuka now looking at Julia Hart, looking at controlling her as AJ Lee and Asuka have a temporary alliance with a big DDT. And now both locking up themselves. Who's going to get up on this? And now another alliance as Jade Cargill and AJ Lee attacking Asuka. And now what's going to happen between these two as AJ Lee once again with a beautiful Hurricanrana. We haven't seen much of AJ Lee in this match, but now she is back in the match and absolutely dominating. Controlling multiple people here. Looked like she was going to hit Asuka at the same time as the face first. Buster. Now picking up Julia Hart, controlling the arm. Asuka with a run-in hip attack. Jade Cargill and Julia Hart looking her on the ring as the tables and ladders are starting to stack up in this ring right now. Face first planted by AJ Lee there, Asuka. Now Julia Hart sending AJ Lee to the outside. Big chops from Julia Hart. All it takes, though, is one person to get the ladder and get up at AJ Lee. What's she looking at? Beautiful kick there from AJ Lee. That wipes Asuka out straight away. Not Asuka, Julia Hart, excuse me. Neck breaker there from AJ Lee. Jade Cargill's going under the ring and got another set of ladders. This is what I mean. She's getting it set up, so there's ladders everywhere. As Asuka knows from draping over one. Speaking about draping over one, it's been thrown over the rope. Julia Hart there. Over the top, up. Oh, this is the finisher of Jade Cargill. Can't remember what it's called. That was the finisher right there of Jade Cargill. Great that the creators put the moves in these. I mean, when I'm picking people, wow, look at the big boo. Knocks down Asuka. Jade Cargill, man, on fire here. Big split attack as well there. Absolutely destroying Asuka. Now Jade Cargill with a ring step, setting it up. But Julia Hart sneaking in out of nowhere, wrenching on the arm of Jade Cargill. Knows that that's going to knock the ladder down. AJ Lee comes from behind with a kendo stick, and now it's AJ Lee versus Julia Hart. Big kick sends down AJ Lee, and now Julia Hart looking at some punishment herself with the chair. But AJ Lee moves out of the way, knocks the chair out of her hand. Face first, face backwards. Wow, beautiful stuff. I don't know what that move's called. That's why I stop. Hit to the face there from Jade Cargill as she looks at controlling Asuka. Asuka coming off the back of her, attacking the back of the leg. Oh, who's going to win this match, man? That is what I want to know. Asuka, she's got the table. She throws the table. She does nothing with the table. As AJ Lee looking at making Julia Hart submit, looking at wearing down them arms. And the same with Asuka there. There's no submission in this match, but if you can't climb the ladder, what you gonna do? And now Julia Hart, speaking of climbing ladders. Oh, no, she goes with the kick, but misses Asuka. Asuka with the kick. Asuka with the leg drag. And now Asuka looking at climbing the ladders. No, she's not. She's not done enough to Julia, and she knows it. Cargill has been down for quite a while now. Asuka was stalking her, but AJ Lee came behind her. Sends her into the turnbuckle, and now is AJ Lee going to climb? No, not yet. Wrenching on the arm of Asuka, though, in the corner. That's enough to cause the damage, and AJ Lee shooting up to the top, reaching out. Wow, Jade Cargill is hurt. Julia Hart not thinking of tipping it over, instead going to meet her. This could cost her. AJ Lee, there's only one place left now to go. Can she get it? Oh, yes, she does. Julia Hart may be attacking her, but AJ Lee is the winner of the match. The one person who cannot be carried over in the next show. Wow. AJ Lee getting the win there. The feud between the Spooky Kabuki continues. 5.5 star match there. Cargill and AJ with a rivalry complete. Nice. Winner was AJ Lee. Good match though, man. 4.5 stars. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed that pay-per-view. Think we did a good job. Don't know if it's going to be good enough to win though. Genuinely. Let's see how their rivalries are actually. That's kind of the big thing. Okay. No, I don't think we are. Look at how good SmackDown did. They had the only 5-star match. They had the only 5-star match. Meltzer throwing out them stars everywhere, and it was Saya versus Maxi and Pele. Wow. And they've got Valhalla. I mean, doesn't that scream tag team? Doesn't that? Yeah. Okay. Wow. What a season. And I think SmackDown are going to win from this. I really do. NXT 2.0, we got 260,000 fans. That's massive, but is it enough? 260,000. I don't think it's going to be enough. It's not enough. 227,000 for Raw, and I think SmackDown will do well as well. 225. It's not going to be enough. For the first time in a long time, reach 4 million fans. Well, hey, we got that trophy. For the first time in a long time, I think we're ending the season in second place. Yes, we are. We are about 45,000 fans away from Teddy Long. I mean, we've got more Hall of Fame trophies, but that means now to me. To me, we just lost that season. Let's see what the Slammy Awards hold for us. Mick Foley, the strategist, most power cards played. Most Iron Man matches was Ted, and the risk taker, the most injuries sustained, was Teddy Long. All because Mick Foley went and broke some legs. Nice! Best match card quality in a single show was Raw, actually. Raw had a great lineup, though, at one point. 297 for us was the highest total profits. Most new fans in a single show was us with WrestleMania. Best average card quality was SmackDown, and that's why they won that season. Most rivalries complete 22 was us. Highest average card quality during PLAs was us as well. Cool. Most matches won Mickey James. Popularity gained 57. That feels like we had more popularity than actually in this season. Nikita Lyons was our most weeks spent injured. She got injured and then we got rid, didn't we? Paige Van Zandt was our most used superstar. The highest average match rating at 3.69 was Asuka. Nice. Obviously, you can see our aim was to complete all the challenges this season, and that was done. 4 stars on there, which will give us 4 superstars to potentially carry over. This will impact our budget, so we need to be careful when thinking about it. And it is going to be AEW versus WWE for season 3. I don't know how it's going to go. I think I'm going to start with modern superstars, and then I'm going to start allowing people who have appeared in the former, I think. But not like Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill's just WWE because she's currently a working superstar. But I feel like let's use superstars that are not part of WWE. I mean, really. So like, who's from AEW here? Julia Hart. This might not work, you know. I might be setting myself up for a huge failure. This might be like the shortest thing ever. Like, if I can only have one match a week, I will only have one match a week. Paige Van Zandt is AEW. That's it. I've only got 2 stars from AEW. So I'm going to have a sit on that and see if I think we should have more. But if you've enjoyed this season, it's been great having you here. It's been great reading all your comments. I appreciate all the love and support. I'm currently camping at the minute, so I'm having a good time. I've backdated a couple of these videos for you to watch. I hope you are enjoying them. And I think it's Double or Nothing tonight, actually, when these videos are released. So enjoy that. I'm sorry I'm not covering it this week. Guys, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!
This is Big E from the new day. Give me that whole yeah. Give it to me. I need it.